Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Diane Spencer!
That was absolutely wonderful. Good afternoon, Auckland. Good evening, in fact. How are we all? Good? Hey! That's bloody brilliant. It's like being in a panto. I'm really glad to be here. I'm glad to be back in the classic. Thank you guys for coming to see Witch Arm and Filth. This actually used to be a strip club, which is quite nice, isn't it? You've still got a lady entertaining you on stage just with these lips. Depends how the evening goes. I'm really glad to be back as well, because I've just got back from Edinburgh, and that was an exciting time, because for once in my life I looked indigenous. If a little tanned. I was there for the Edinburgh Fringe. If I had been a lesbian in a wheelchair, imagine the funding I could have got. You could probably tell I'm not a lesbian. I have a very clean chin. Sorry, sisters, power. I really enjoyed my time in Edinburgh as well because, oh gosh, they're very interactive people. Do you know what I mean? I kind of came out of my flat and I was looking, I was a little bit lost, I must admit. And this woman clapped me on the shoulder and she goes, "Are you lost?" And I went, "Yes, I'm looking for a wine shop, please." And she went, "You see that?" And she pointed to the floor where her friend was lying drunk in the gutter. And she went, "Cut her open and wring out her liver." And her friend went, "No, don't cut me open. She wants wine, not vodka." I was like, wow, that's amazing compos mentis drunkenness. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I'm in your country 24 hours, you've offered me a major organ. How heartfelt, it's wonderful. When people kind of realise that I'm from England, which they realise quite quickly since I open my mouth, they always ask me 3 questions. They go, "So, how long have you been here? Why did you come here? And do you know what speed you were doing, madam?" And I always kind of tend to answer them the same way. I always go, "Oh, I came here because I fell in love with somebody, and I've been here for 4 years, and no, I'm too pissed to read." And they always tend to go, "Oh, I've been to England. Well, London, actually. Dirty place, England, the whole of it. Full of pigeons, England. Very built up, nothing green. I only stopped there for 3 days on our way to Amsterdam. But yeah, horrible place." That's like me saying, "Oh yeah, I've been to New Zealand. Well, Huntley, actually. Not a very forward-moving country, New Zealand. Great power station. Good place to stop and have a poo. Friendly locals, don't know, didn't get out the car. Very good at licking windows." No, I'm from a little place called Yeovil in Somerset, and the best way I can describe it is actually from a conversation I had with somebody, and the conversation went like this. "Oi, Ginger! 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 Yes? Fuck off!" So I did. Exciting times. And I do actually, obviously, you know, I miss my mum, and I've been back to visit because I went back, and when you go back, you suddenly realise things about people because you haven't seen them in like years, and you go back and suddenly you kind of learn these things about them. And like, my mum constantly locks the door. Constantly, the whole time. It, like, the door must be locked. I can hear a knowing laugh that there's somebody else in here with that terrible habit. And she does, and it's because she gets all her ideas of the world through the television. But she'll fall asleep in a film and wake up in the news, and then she'll start cementing. She's kind of under the impression that just beyond Dorset, there's kind of this army of swine flu-infected paedophiles who are trying to put together a bobsledging team. That kind of thing, right? And so kind of I said, why do you always make me lock the door, you know? And she goes, you never know who could come up the drive. I can't argue with that. But then she keeps talking. Osama bin Laden could come up the drive and bomb Yeovil. I said, I don't think Osama bin Laden knows where Yeovil is. And she went, no, they've got a lot of computers at Skynet.